Hi, it's the Beducator, Jeff Shire, owner of Mattress To Go, and this is the Therapeutic Gladstone Ultra Plush Eurotop. In the entry BackSense lineup, this is the softest model that we offer. It's very popular with young adults, college students, or adult every night use where you want something that's a bit more plush but you want to keep your price point lower. Now the foundation that we use for the Gladstone is a very strong metal semi-flex grid network. This is just a welded metal network on top that is flat and firm. It doesn't flex at all. It comes in a 9-inch or a lower profile 5-inch version, which is popular with this mattress because this is a 12-inch thick mattress. Now I know normally with more entry style mattresses, most brands go with less expensive wood platform foundations. On the inside, they only have 5 or 6 cross slats with a cardboard deck on top. We don't do that with the Gladstone just because we know that those don't last very long, they're noisy, and the cardboard sags very quickly in between those cross slats. So we up-spec to the higher quality semi-flex foundation. While this is a bit more of a basic price point product, we do put a good strong inner spring unit on the inside. We use the Verticoil 504 Edge system from Leggett & Platt. It uses a sensory arm inner spring unit, which just means that the top part of the spring is free floating. So lighter weights are contoured to more gently, but when more weight is applied, it provides firmer progressive resistance. Around the perimeter, on the top and the bottom, we use a good thick 6-gauge border rod, and the springs are placed directly underneath that around the perimeter for a good edge reinforcement system. Now this is the same spring unit that we use in the Gladstone Plush, so it has about 12% more springs than the entry models, the Bayshore and the Cecilia in this BackSense lineup. Now the quilt panel, which would be the top 2 layers of foam directly underneath the covering, is the same on the Gladstone and the Gladstone Ultra Plush Eurotop. We have a 1-inch and then a 1/2-inch layer of polyurethane foam. It's quite plush. But when we upgrade to the Gladstone Eurotop, the deeper upholstery layer, we're going with 2.5 inches of 5-zone higher quality polyurethane foam. More support in the middle third, and then it allows the hips and the shoulders to sink in more. Again, we're trying to achieve a bit more of a plush feel with the Gladstone Ultra Plush Eurotop as opposed to the Gladstone Plush. You may notice on the side that there's an extra welting band right here, an extra tape edge, and that's why we call this a Eurotop version. The foam is carried out to the edge a bit more, and the mattress is squared off a little bit more. This extra tape edge here doesn't really do anything. It just helps to square up the profile of the mattress, so we try to minimize some of the rounding that would normally be occurring along the perimeter of this mattress if we didn't have the extra gusset right here for the product. Now all the foams on the inside are CertiPure US certified, and this is a completely domestic product. It's made in the United States, and all of the components are sourced here in the Midwest. It does have a 5-year warranty on it, but it will have a comfort life that will last longer than that with good care. This is Therapeutic's Gladstone Ultra Plush Eurotop in the BackSense lineup, offered here at Mattress To Go.